Warning, this video is more serious than my usual content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Who is Spider-Man? This is a question not enough of us ask ourselves here at Baden. We always think that Spider-Man is some teenage boy, cast by Marvel. That's not who he is. Spider-Man is a concept at which we know frighteningly little, which is going to be a little too much for your small minds to understand. But I will break it down in a way that you can comprehend. Let's take Tom Holland for example. Thomas Stanley Holland, you would think he's a normal guy, who auditioned for the role and got it. But that's not the case here. Thomas was cast for the Spider-Man role in Captain America: Civil War, 2016. But let's take a closer look at Tom's life. Now if you do a quick Google search for the name, Tom Holland, you will see that clearly nothing comes up for his name. Now, do I think that this means that Marvel is making fake people and deep-faking random mixes of people's faces onto a body actor? Maybe. Let's look at Andrew. British-American actor Andrew Garfield was cast as Peter Parker, Spider-Man for the 2012 film and its sequel, with his casting being officially made on July 1, 2010. Now, since hearing that, what do you think it means? EXACLTY. This proves a lot of conspiracies about the up-and-coming British actor Andrew Garfield. Now, you may be asking yourself, what does this mean? Which would be obvious because you don't understand how anything works, do you? Whatever. Let's spin and look at Tobey. Tobias Vincent Maguire, a legend among men. Tobias was the first Spider-Man character. I don't even like Tom's movies. I watched them on my plane ride and it was horrible. The sounds of the airplane made it where you couldn't even hear the sound of the movie. Back to who is Spider-Man. Like I said previously, Spider-Man is a concept. He's a figure of your imagination. He does exist, just not in the way you think he does. Spider-Man is a boy. He's not a man. The big three don't even exist in this world. Try Googling it. Google their names, show your screen. Nothing comes up. All those pictures you see are edited. They aren't real. I'll search for them right now. Watch my screen. See? It's proof. It's real. We here at Baden don't believe in these fan accounts. They're all bots made by Disney. Tom Holland likes to play video games. Wrong. You don't know him. He isn't real. Where does anybody of them live? You can't find their addresses on the internet, so they don't live real. They have no social numbers. They aren't legally here. Tom said he wanted a baby with Zendaya. That isn't real. Zendaya spoke out about this on a live interview. It never happened. Disney planted this into your feed of socials. It wasn't even canon. I will click the play right now. Now if that isn't damning evidence, I don't know what is. Or think. You know what I think. I think Tommy needs to stop talking to the press and turn himself in. Sigh. Now, let's talk about Andrew. Andrew Garfield isn't real either. Watch his movies. He isn't there. He's imaginary. He's invisible. Andrew went to Zendaya's house and asked for Tom. Tom said, no. That's where we get our information. Tobey was right. He isn't real. Interpretate. That's the way of life. That's how you learn. The 39-year-old actor chatted with a homeless man in 2012 as he arrived at the store, and when he came out he said handed the man some food after getting gifted. Tobey sat down with him on the crate. That's when we saw Andrew in the alley, right in front of the TARDIS. Tommy takes his revenge. Final episode, 48 views November 10, 2019. How to wipe. What is this? What happened that day? Let's talk about Tom in Avengers starter game. Why did he act like that? If he was a real person he wouldn't have been cast to be such a reckless Nimrod. Let's return to something more relevant here. Boyafa. If you don't remember, forget. Now, bring this up. Toykat's rampage was justice. He is why. He is, I think. After Tobey Maguire was shot in his own home on November 10, 2019, special day, it started an uprising which was led by Andrew Andrews, the leader of the bad. This is life. Sorry for jumping around, lol. I am not sorry. This is important to the general public of the place which we reside. Earth 11, Earth isn't real. It is real. Stop beliving me. Spider-Man is bad. His no NMO, his movies suck, let's be honest. If you watching a movie with which has Spider-Man in it, do you feel any enjoy? Exact no. You don't, you never d. Let's get Marvel to be robbed. Interviews. That's what we need. Wait till they get a load of me, they have nothing to threaten me with. Now let's talk about the sheet. What is in it? Why won't he show USS? I want to see. Moving on, long pause. What came out October 1st, 2019? Do you remember? Forgot. I own bad guy. Baden 0 seconds ago. This is a thirst video, copy and paste. Do you understand? Now, in conclusion, Spider-Man, you sure you wanna know? I'll tell you who he is. I think he is. If I were to think, then I'd think that he might be. I think. You know what I think? I think me and him are destined to do this forever. To be continued.